Okay, for now, this is the most convenient place I can record from. Most convenient. Because outside, people will be disturbing me. And it's lockdown. UG, my boys, my men, my ladies, it is lockdown. So, I'm in my office here, permanent, moving nowhere. I'm in my Kalito shop. Yes, so we shall find a way. But the light is coming in so bright. I look like a Negro, not a Negro. How do you call those people? I look like an albino. Okay. So we had reached on. We had reached on the level of going to school, and I told you earlier on that I began school with 5 years, right? So at 5 years I was taken to school, and it's my mom who took me to school. I remember very well. They took me to school very early because she was going to the garden. She dropped me to school, and we found this guy. That guy was a neighbor's son, and people in the village. Sorry for that. People in the village can be like. Okay, in a village, it's like when you grow up in a village, it's like you're a community kid. So immediately my mom gave responsibility to that boy, that very guy, to be like, I don't know how I can say it, but they gave him whatever I had come with. It was three fingers of ripe bananas. So I want to tell you that I've never seen those bananas. I've never seen them. And as they took me to school, the only name I knew was Deborah. I knew I was called Deborah. I didn't know the other names. So, like at around breakfast, my mom comes because the garden was just near. She comes, and the HM, of course, now that was a school in my village. That means she is known because she was also a businesswoman here and there. So the HM asked for my name. They told that was trouble now. School. They gave me names until we came up with one name. Which name? I'll tell you the origin of that name. Those who know my name, they know, but I'll tell you why I was called so. That is a story for another day. I go back to the questions that they have given me to answer before they eat me up. But I'm not liking the lighting. So what do I do about the lighting? Can I No, it's not going to work like this. So what do I do? Can I put it here? No way. It's not working like that. Now what do I do? Okay. Can I hold it? Can I put it aside? want to meet people and people be asking me, why is it that your videos are very bright like that, and yourself you look like this? But I cannot, for convenience, I cannot hold this camera like this, phone like this, like until I finish the video. Get? So I might opt for then our original spot, but okay, back to our original spot. Okay, the most important thing is the information. Okay, now they asked me who was my favorite teacher. I have always had favorite teachers in different schools. In my P1, the school where I started my P1 from, I had my favorite teacher. My favorite teacher was called Harono. Harono is a Gishu name. I don't know what it means, but I never ever got to know her Christian name. And the next time I asked about her, they said she passed on. May her soul rest in peace. They said she passed on. So I just have that memory when I was young, because she was such a darling. If my mom has like lady to pass by to pick me, because she was not supposed to be doing that anyway. I know she was being a serious African mom, you know. But like I was too tiny. I told you guys, and short. Kasime always praises herself that she was short. Oh, I was short. So she could take me up to home, and she was born again, and my dad is a pastor, so she would always be like, she would call me sister, you get, but she would say it in English. She said Oluganda, so she never ever called me my name, and she was my sweetest teacher because she did that. Then my other school, my school where I finished my A level, my primary from, my best teacher was, well, at first she was my best, then later she became my worst, later again she became my best. So those who know me, my OGs and hobbies, that was Madame Caro. Up to now I love her so much. I will elaborate more about her being my best, my worst, then best. Madame Caro was a very nice teacher. She had never taught me when I had just entered the school. It is her dormitory that it took me to sleep in. So I was in that dormitory. I enjoyed being in that dormitory, and the first term, that was my P4. Yes, I went to boarding in P4. That was my P4, and then but it was not that, just I think I was pushed back. That is the story for another. So because where I was previously, I was playing, I was even dodging classes. Yes. So when I went to boarding, when it took me to boarding, it was time for me to be serious. So I became number 1 first time when I'm in Madame Caro's dormitory. Now I'm coming to explain how she's my best and my worst. Then from being in her dormitory, and that term 1 in boarding, the very first time in boarding, and remember I have been pushed behind in a new school. I have no friend. I'm also not happy that they have pushed me back. So I do what? I know, but I'm serving a punishment. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. So I proved to them that, you know what? I'm not dense. I'll just acting stupid, but I'm not dense. So I became number 1. And then there was a boy called Owen. Owen used to be number one. Nobody had ever brought Owen down. And remember, again, I'm in a district that is of Itesots. I'm a Gishu. I have gone to the district of Itesots. Are you clicking? So they're calling me like Emoit. I'm like, I'm white. I think something like that. Meaning, over none of us, or like some sort of socialism, everybody sort of isolating you in, okay, that practicing tribalism. So what happens? After that time, I don't know that there are kids within the, but I think I know that person. Today I know that person because that person made hell for me. So we had old buildings behind our dormitory. Someone went and wrote there something bad. Wrote something like, Madam Caro is a slut. I'm telling you, my best teacher, primary, how my best teacher turns out to be my worst. So someone writes there, goodness. Someone writes there, Madam Caro is a slut, and the person writes by Kwanakwa, and Kwanakwa is my botanical name, you get. So I have a strong feeling that this very person is the one either tells somebody that you go and report that this girl has written on this old building that Madam Caro is a slut, or this very person is the one who goes and reports. I do not know. I was sleeping one evening. This is term 2. I'm sleeping in the dormitory because me, to be sincere, I didn't have a friend. They spoke at so 24/7, and coming from being a timid girl who didn't even from a village setting, who has been just in town like Feya, then from there I am being taken to children whom I'm assuming are from these well-to-do families, but are also proving to be, so, and I'm not understanding the language. I feel like I might be eaten the next minute, but I was like, God is in control. So I'm waking up, I'm called, I'm told, you know what, Madam Caro is calling you. I'm like, okay. So I go, because she was a sweet woman anyway, you get, this nice woman, this sweet lady. So I go, Madam Caro is calling me. Huh? Madam Caro asks me, do you think that whenever I'm going to town, I'm going to look for men? I'm like, aye, ma'am. Madam, where did this come from? Because I know nothing. What is Swahili says, sina habari. I do not have any information concerning this. Hey, it's about to become hot. Brace yourselves. So, Madam Caro puts me down. She didn't wait for her cane. She kicked me, stepped on me, beat me, got a cane, hit me proper. If I tell you that I know how many times she beat me, I would be lying. I was beaten. But I will not lie to you that as much as I say she became my worst, she became my worst in terms of fear. I feared her. But within me, I had no grudge against her. Because I know I did nothing. I just knew things are just working against me. I don't know. So that very night, she tells me, you know what? She had a girl. I don't know that that girl was a relative to her husband. I'm not sure, because Madam Caro is Anita Sort. You get? And that girl was called Atimaku. Atimaku must be people from Moyo up there, and these Madis, yes. So she tells me, go and carry your things out of my dormitory. Imagine, I do not know where I'm going now. This is my second term. I have not even finished the year in the school. P4, my friend. A kid of P4. So, I was not big-headed. I just went and carried my things, crying. I carried them, I put them in the other dormitory that was just opposite or adjacent, or I don't know, corresponding. I don't know the things. I slept there. I always saw her going, coming back, going to class. She was not yet my teacher. For her, she taught from P5 to P7, I think to P6, yes. And that one also passed. So, but I knew where the grade came from. Why these kids did so, because when I became number one, it was an issue. They said, no way, there is no way a Anita Sort is going to come and win us, and there's no way a girl is going to win when we have boys, you get? So they said I cheated, they said all sorts of things. So because of that, what I did was, on every paper that I answered that term, second term, I kept skipping. Like, I've answered number 1, I answered number 1, I skipped number 2, I answered number 3, I skipped number 4, like that. So until I remember my science teacher, I think it was Mr. Rova, he called me and he told me that he asked me, I told him I just didn't know the answers. So he took it easy, because anyway he had also had a rumor that I cheated again. So I was this cadence kid, but still, as much as I did that on all papers, I end up number 6. You get? Number 6 from being number 1. So they believe that, and say, that one cheated, that one cheated, that one cheated, that one cheated. So that was it. You get? So, but in the same P4, class 4, primary 4, I go back for third term. So in the third term, I don't know what one boy did to me. That boy was called Occult Isaac. Occult was Occult, you were terrible. Wherever you are, Occult was terrible. So Occult does something, and he asks to be this good kid. You know me, I didn't really want, I didn't have habits of reporting. So Occult goes and reports me to I think was our class teacher at that time, Madame Egunyo. Madame Egunyo was our teacher of English in P4. English and English, and then Ateso. Yeah. Then he went and reported me, and it happened that Madame Caro was there. So when they called me, I said, I don't remember what he reported me about. She said I hadn't done it. And Madame Caro believed me. Imagine, this is a person who just cleaned me last term and just me out of her dormitory. Hey, God is good. God is living. She says, no, I don't believe it. This girl cannot do that. It hit me. I was like, so she knows I cannot do that. That means she also knows I did not do that. But the issue could just be that because she's a teacher, she cannot get this law to say sorry to me. But she knows sincerely this girl did not touch this. So, like, from there, I got open. I opened up. I stopped fearing her. I knew she had gotten to know the real me. You get? And when we was it, I think in the very P4, because this Atimaku girl, the guy whom she was staying with, whom she said I had spoiled or something, because she was angry that time. You get, she sent her away. You get, she was sent away, and yeah. And then when I went to P5, she was my teacher, and I was among the best. Or if not, I was leading in English. Yes, because I was competing with a girl called Kataike Susan. Yeah, I think we were 2 girls competing. So even in P6 she taught us, and I remember in P6 I think Kataike got 98, I got 95 going to P7. Yeah, that was English. And that was my best teacher, whom I remember like best. You get, whom up to now is my best, because even after campus I met her. In 2017 I had an issue. I had a medical issue. I was in hospital and I was alone. So I had come from there. They had told me what the condition was.